Well. It's time to complete the trio. Minimew, Flameroo, and finally, the water starter of my Australian Fakemon region. Before we get into the video, however, I just want to thank you guys for 50 subscribers. I already touched on this in the community post, but thank you all. There isn't really anything else, so let's get into it. Alright, if you haven't already, please watch my first two videos on the grass and fire starters, because as I've established, each starter for my region will have split evolutions. Now, I need a water starter. Every water starter has a common theme. Their inspirations are either semi or fully aquatic animals. Turtles, penguins, ducks, frogs, you get the idea. So what are some semi or fully aquatic animals that could fit an Australian based water starter? Crocodiles? Nope, Totodile exist. Swans? I guess Quaxley? Oh, I know, a platypus. Don't get me wrong, a lot of Australian water starter Fakemon are platypuses.
Actually, the plural for platypus is platypi, not platypus.
Shut up, sussy baka!
Sure, a lot of Australian water starter Fakemon are platypi, but the platypus is perfect for my starter gimmick of split evolutions. You see, the male platypus are venomous, whereas the females are not. This means that we could split their evolutions via gender. A male evolves into a water and poison type, and the female could have some inspiration from, say, the Great Barrier Reef, the largest coral reef in the world, located on the east coast of Australia. Let's get started then. There isn't really much for me to say here. I sketched the pose of it, making it look like it was swimming down somewhere. I came up with a body pattern to fill the dead space, and I decided that I wanted to add a new feature: water. Similar to the other starters, I wanted to incorporate the actual element into its design. I took some heavy inspiration from Vivink Art's regional Dragapult, which looks amazing by the way. Then I shaded and highlighted, and here is Dampuggle, the platypus Pokemon, a water type. Dampuggle can be found in freshwater rivers and lakes, often in rainforests. The water on the sides of their face purifies any liquid it touches, making said liquid drinkable. Now let's design Dampugle's evolution. I began by sketching it in a few different poses, choosing the second one. I then worked on intensifying or building on the design elements, namely the water and purple patterns. I finish off by adding a piece of coral to the water on its head, a shade and highlight, and we have Platyplash, the helping platypus Pokemon, a water type. Platyplash can sense any form of injury in water in a 500 meter radius. In less than a minute, they will arrive to help heal the injured. I decided to begin the two final forms by designing a male evolution. I improved an old sketch fit and added elements from the previous two stages. I coloured, shaded, highlighted, and the male final form is Platypoison, the toxic monotreme Pokemon, a water and poison type. Although being extremely venomous, Platypoison venom is not dangerous to humans. In fact, it actually tastes like a syrup. Studying this Pokemon's prey, typically small bug types, has helped scientists learn about typical bug type diets. Finally, I designed the female evolution. I mentioned previously that I wanted to include elements of the Great Barrier Reef, so I did. I built on the water aspect by making it fall down its head and onto its back, adding lots of coral. I shaded and highlighted like always in the final starter evolution. Here is Barriopus, the reef platypus Pokemon, a water and rock type. Barriopus are known to live in freshwater or saltwater areas, typically the reef. Some believe that a massive Barriopus lives in the reef, providing a home to many. Well, that's it. I'm very glad to have finally drawn the starters, and I'm very happy with how each and every one of them turned out. I'm having a hard time choosing my favourite. Let me know which starter you'd pick, and let me know which one is your favourite in the comments. And I'll see you in about 5 days for iForgore's 1 year anniversary. See you soon.